Okay, so now we have a giant escort mission. Well, protect mission, not escort mission. Also, this is your last time to upgrade something. As you can see, you basically get three choices. You either upgrade the Blade of Artemis, you upgrade this, or you upgrade this. Well, y'all already know this is what I was going to choose. I like the Blade of Artemis, and I like Hades, but this particular fight, Hades isn't as powerful. Hades is usually better. Just to me, it's better suited for the Ares fight. Now, we just so happen to get enough, I might even upgrade Hades. But I doubt we'll get enough to be able to upgrade it. Might of Hercules. Athena's Blessing. Infinite. Oh, infinite magic while Rage of the Gods is activated. Get the hell off of me. Back the fuck off with it. But I love the redness, the swords themselves. But go away. Go away. Wait. Hold on. Oh, I forgot. Those rocks fall apart. Enough of you. I've had enough. Time for Rage of Poseidon. I wish that there was like a shockwave. I think there's a trophy for never letting your family. I always accidentally do that. Dang, man. Go away. Oh shit. Take you guys out. It doesn't get too much more difficult. Like, seriously. This becomes a fairly simple hack and slash on any difficulty less than hard. Oh, and that's another thing. Like, I love how they basically sent Kratos to go kill you. With weapons, mind you, he didn't even have yet. Didn't even have the Blade of Artemis at this time, though. Screw it. Can you please go away now? Stop that. I don't even be trying to do that. Go away. Dang it. Didn't mean to do that. The fact that that thing moves does not make it. Man, I can do that to you too.
Kratos had done the impossible.
Oh.
He had saved his family.
Kratos, please take us home.
Do you see, God of War? You took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos. You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power. There is a price to pay for everything you gain.
Not that price. I didn't want them to die.
No price is too high for what I offered. And you rejected me. A god! Now, you will have no power, no magic. All that is left for you is death!
Oh, not again.
You should have joined me, Kratos. You should have been stronger.
By the gods.
Hey, that bridge I
Battle
walked
was not
across.
over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
Okay, I'm calling bullshit on several things.
Allies in Olympus, Ares. Now you will see how strong I am.
Bullshit. First off, Ares didn't give him magic. Zeus, Poseidon, Hades. I meant to roll away from that. All the other gods gave him magic. He just gave him the sword. Are you telling me that the source was... Are you telling me that the sword's magic... I mean, the magic was in the swords? Now, this is basically a whatchamacallit. Oh, bullshit. But this is basically a, whatchamacallit type thing. A shared health pool. Whoever gets down to 0 first. Basically, if I win this, he's done. And he loses now. I win. I've beaten the game.
Remember, Kratos. It was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
I haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Now that's real fucked up death. Now, is it just because that blade just happened to be made by the gods that worked? Because
Kratos had done
should that
the
have even
impossible.
worked?
A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
Now, with Ares gone, shouldn't that have meant the end of war? Because in God of War 3, once they start dying, although I guess that means war's control, because once gods start to get killed off, what they control disappears.
And would thrive again. The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
Athena's blades. Okay, I'm calling complete and utter bullshit. First, Mount Olympus. Walk over here, nothing. Garbage. Now we're in Olympus. First, why does Olympus have to be pure gold? Second, you can tell that Olympus was tacked on at the very end. There's absolutely no reason for this place to exist. Everything after this point was tacked on at the very end, as you can tell by the low resolution. I mean, it's just like horrible detail work. It looks like they just they hit the design of the city like they wanted to put it in. It looked like they recycled the door from somewhere else now. And then, like, they didn't put any detail work. Like, this looks like this is solid gold. Which God of War 3 says no. First off, like I said, there's no reason to even have these blades. I have no idea why they do this. Because they're the same moveset. I mean, like, literally, same moveset. Oh, so, yeah, I'm gonna say. But, first off, they could have easily taken his memories away. There's literally a god devoted to memories. Who takes memories? Second, in God of War 2, when he goes back in time, why on earth couldn't he have, what's the word? And see, I should say this. This place looks a lot better detailed. You can tell, like, they purposely wanted to have this area in the game. This was guaranteed. They wanted you to have this awesome throne room. But the rest of Olympus wasn't really intentional. All of this wasn't really intentional. You can tell that. The floor was. This floor is awesome looking. But everything else looks plain and awful. Until you get inside the throne room. And you have your Hydra, the Minotaur, and I don't even know why they would allow this, but a statue of Ares. You gaze upon the bones of your defeated foe. Yeah, I think you can break this. I don't remember. I think you can. I'm not 100% sure. Now, the game doesn't actually end until I sit in the throne. But I just want to know if you can actually destroy this. I remember you do something with it. I think it takes a while, but I think you can actually destroy it. Oh, man. But yeah, like I was saying, there's so many different things that can be done here. I mean, logically, like I said, there's gods that can take memories away. Like, if they can stop you from killing yourself, and then that's another thing. Why wouldn't they stop? They couldn't have stopped Ares from impaling you with a giant piece of wood. Hey, actually, I want to know something. That scar must have been from 2 then. Because I don't really notice it. Yeah, the scar got to be from 2. This is the throne of the God of War. Take your rightful place upon it. Duh. But this is the end of the game. It's time to sit as the new God of War.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new God of War.
Now, mind you, I should express this. If you look up Kratos and Ares, for some reason, now attempt to God mode. Fuck you. Dear God of War, the treasures of Olympus have been unlocked. God mode has been unlocked. Would you like to save your progress? Fuck it. But, I've always wondered, is like this my actual gameplay? Like this back here? No, this can't be. I doubt this is actually my gameplay. Wish it was though. That would be awesome. If it was actually showing you your gameplay. But like I said, it is kind of bullshit. Everything then ends up happening to you. It can all be changed. You could change it yourself in God of War 2, honestly. God of War 3 shouldn't even happen. Honestly. God of War 3 shouldn't happen. Because everyone knows by now God of War 3 came out in 2010. It's 2015. If you ain't beat God of War 3, you ain't seen nobody beat God of War 3. Stick around, watch it later on. But I'm gonna say this. In God of War 2, you have the ability to go back in time. You can go back to before Zeus beats the Titans and brings the Titans to current time. What stops Kratos from going back in time and stopping himself from killing his family? He doesn't have to stop himself from killing Ares, just stop himself from killing his family. Then he can go on the rage trip to kill Ares. Everything else works. And I mean, I guess if he does that, he doesn't have the motivation to really kill Ares. But, still, it's just my opinion that you could have went back and stopped yourself from killing him. You could have, I mean, frankly, if you was going to do what you did in the first place, if you was going to jump off the cliff, if you didn't get your memories taken away, you was going to jump off the cliff. Stop yourself from asking for Ares' help. I mean, there's a lot of different alternatives. A lot of different alternatives. In God of War Chains of Olympus, you could have, spoiler alert again, there's a part where you get to either be with your family or stop the end of the world. Well, Kratos didn't care about nothing else. So, frankly, what stops him from just saying fuck it? And second, is this Immortals? Spoiler alert again. Is this Immortals where the gods can't fight each other? Because I just don't understand why Zeus can't come down and just bitch smack Ares. Just take your right hand and say, Ares, bitch, shut the fuck up. Stop burning Athens. Stop burning your sister city. You want me to go burn Sparta? Because Zeus comes down and just wipes out all the Spartans. God of War 2 says, fuck Sparta. Oh, die. Massive shockwave. All of them dead. Yet, Kratos will return. I love that part. Actually, I can't remember if it's God. Is it God of War 2's end in the desert? The end begins. Let's see, load. Okay. But yeah, anyway, this has been God of War. I hope you've enjoyed. I kind of ranted throughout the credits, but hey, that's how that goes. I will one day return to God of War 1 and actually beat it on Spartan difficulty. But I got tired of it not being beaten and completed, and I would rather it be the last chunk of the game. Actually, even chunk, like the last little tiny portion of the game, be beat on, lower difficulty than, just have it sitting here unbeaten. And it was the first game I played. I beat Assassin's Creed, Saints Row, but I haven't beat God of War. So It is time to move on to another game in God of War's place. And hopefully you will enjoy it. I will see you guys in the next series and when I return to beat God of War on Spartan difficulty. Though I will not be playing any more of these games on any type of hard mode. At least not as my first playthrough. I will probably go back through them again on harder difficulties, but not my first playthrough. Not again. But see you guys